If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
Hey, and good evening and welcome to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Tonight it is the Kerrville Tivy Antlers and the Harlandale Indians. These two teams getting ready to start district play tonight. The Harlandale Indians coming into this ball game 2-2. The Kerrville Tivy Antlers are 3-1. And Glenn, welcome back. It's glad to have you back after a little.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here, man. Just in time for district play, baby. All the games that we just played were leading up to this because the games before this counted, but now they count for real, for real.
For real, for real. Those were what they would say 6-7 games, maybe?
Oh, my gosh. Absolutely. No cap.
No cap.
Caesar just shaking his head. This broadcast is bussin' already, dude.
Yeah, indeed it is. And, Glenn, the Harlandale Indians coming off a couple of big wins. One of them last week to the Jefferson Mustangs, 15-7. And then prior to that, they put a whooping on the Edison Golden Bears, 61-7. I believe the final score was in that game. But the Kerrville Tivy Antlers are doing just about the same thing to their opponents. They lost. The only loss they had was to a very good Davenport football team. So Kerrville Tivy taking the road trip over here to South San Antonio for this ball game.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, Harlandale definitely battle-tested, been in some close games, wins and losses. Tivy been scoring a lot of points, Bobby. They scored 41, 48, and 50 in their wins. And that loss you talked about against Davenport, they scored about 13 and gave up 66. So Harlandale has definitely been in closer competition. Probably going to be a little more used to that if this game is close, whereas Tivy has very much been on either side of a blowout. So I'm excited to see if this game stays close, how these Tivy players respond to games being tight all the way through the fourth quarter, because we know that Harlandale's been through that already.
Yeah, Harlandale's had their moments, and certainly a couple of games also in the beginning that I feel were possibly winnable games for the Harlandale Indians. You go back to the first game we did, which was Southwest at Southwest against the Harlandale Indians, and that game was a fairly close game. So, but here we are, start the season, the district playoff season. We have interviews for the coaches here. We'll get those in just a moment. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports. We'll be back in just a moment.
For 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join the bus driver and become a vital part of our education. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
You're gonna see me shine, shine, shine. Walking on beams of a light.
We welcome you back to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. We are in the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We'll get to speak with the head coach of the Kerrville Tivy Antlers, Coach Curtis Neal. We'll talk to him in just a bit. And then, of course, we'll talk to the head coach of the Harlandale Indians. That's Coach Justin Lozano. Again, coming into this ball game, the Kerrville Tivy Antlers, as you see them getting ready to come out, they are 3-1. The Harlandale Indians 2-2 in the non-district schedule. But as we've talked about coming into this ball game, this the first non-district game. And let me see if Cesar, are we ready with the coach's interview? All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the conversation with Coach Curtis Neal of the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. We'll be back in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the Martinez and Associates pregame show. We are visiting with the head coach of the Kerrville Tivy Antlers, Coach Curtis Neal. Coach Neal, thanks for taking some time before the game. Thank you. Coach, you guys have a 3-1 record, finishing off the non-district schedule. Talk a little bit about how your expectations came about for this non-district schedule.
You know, I think we had a good non-district schedule. I think we put some things together extremely well. We had a little bump in the road week 2. We opened up with Del Rio. We had a first responders game, which was a phenomenal response by us being in Kerrville and showing honor to the first responders in Kerrville. And then we had a little bump in road with against Davenport.
Oh,
we had some 6 turnovers in a row that really cost us. But I felt like we still played good. So the score doesn't dictate really what type of team we really are. And then we bounced back against Fredericksburg, and then last week against Sam Houston.
So you guys wrap up the non-district schedule starting tonight against the Harlandale Indians.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel your guys are right now? Talk a little bit about some of the leaders as well
on your football team?
So Colin Rose starts there with our quarterback, phenomenal young man, kind of leads the way, great locker room kid, and all of his play and everything. He's leading a bunch of statistical categories. He's averaging over 300 yards a game throwing the ball. His leadership and intangibles with his leadership abilities are unbelievable. I can't say enough about the man. President Calamaco, one of our other receivers, he's our leading receiver at 24 receptions. We have Guy Flores with 23. And we have Kyron that had 6 receptions last week for 162. And then I'm going to talk about Tomas Ariola on the defensive side. He's a middle linebacker. Young man plays the game the right way. Fast, physical, coachable, plays within the scheme. And when he gets to you, you know it. And then we have George Eastland, and then we have some guys up front that are really stepping up and making it exciting brand of football for Kerrville Tivy.
Coach, well, we're looking forward to seeing you guys out in the field. Talk a little bit about tonight's ball game against the Harlandale Indians. Always a tough district for the entire district here. But it starts tonight, and it's the Harlandale Indians. They too are coming off a 2-game win streak as well.
I love it. I love the competition. They're extremely well coached. A lot, and it's a homecoming for me. Graduate of McCullum High School back in 1987. So being back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium and being on this field brings back a lot of memories. As we were driving down Military Drive, I'm just recollecting of all the old good times, man. Very proud of this community, Southside. I love what they did with the fixing up of the field, the turf, the scoreboard, the baseball stadium, the soccer complex next door. I love it for the community on the south side of San Antonio.
Coach, nice words. We appreciate that. And I did get word from Coach Cardenas earlier today. Said, hey, I think he went to McCullum, so he's back home. So, well, thanks, Coach, for taking some time to speak with us this evening. And we wish you the best of luck, not only tonight, but the rest of the season. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Coach Neal of the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. We'll be back with more Martinez and Associates when we come back. Thank you very much.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we welcome you back to the Martinez and Associates pregame show with head coach of the Harlandale Indians, Coach Justin Lozano. Coach Lozano,
Yes,
thanks again always for taking some time to speak with us before the game. Last week, Harlandale Indians win. The week before, Harlandale Indians win. You guys are on a 2-game winning streak. How you guys riding that momentum coming into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we felt like those are things that we're telling our kids. It was important to win last week's game leading into district and getting that momentum going. So it was a great win for us. As you saw last night, Lanier and Jefferson was a really good game. So I think it proved that Jefferson's a good football team because Lanier's a good football team. And so being able to get that win last week was really important for us.
Coming into this ball game, obviously district or non-district is over with. Every game going forward counts. Talk about the readiness of the Harlandale Indians to get into district play.
Since we started off season, we break our season into 3 seasons, and so that's what we've been preaching since our boot camp in January. The 3 seasons. So that first season's done. Now we're into the second season, which is district play, and you can only get to the third season if you take care of business in the second season. And so we've been harping on that since January, like I said. And so we've been waiting on this game, not just because it's Kerrville Tivy, but because it is a district ball game, and that leads into that third season.
Talk a little bit about coming into this ball game. Who are some of the athletes right now that you're proud of and that we should see a little bit more tonight?
I think based off of what they do defensively, I feel like we should be able to pick some holes apart there in the secondary. So we're going to highlight a couple of our receivers. Christian Weezar is a returner from last year. Braylon Tovar, who had a really big game in game 1, need to get him back on track. And then one of our senior running backs that we had from the end of last year, he was hurt for majority of the year last year, came back at the end, and since then, coming back now, Julian Aguillon, trying to highlight him in the run game.
Great, Coach. Coming into this game, the Kerrville Tivy Antlers also, of course, they're tough. They're also coming off a 2-game win streak as well. They're a tough team. What's it going to take tonight?
Yeah, I mean, they're 3-1 for a reason. They've played some good opponents. The only loss that they had was to a really, really good Davenport team. But last week scored 50 points against Sam Houston, so we know that they're a really good team. It's going to be a tough task, but our kids are up to it. We're ready. We're ready to go.
All right, Coach, we'll let you get back with your team. Thank you for taking some time to speak with us today, and good luck this evening.
Thank you, guys.
Hopefully we'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you, Bobby.
Coach Lozano of the Harlandale Indians.
That was Coach Lozano of the Harlandale Indians talking about tonight's matchup between the Kerrville Tivy Antlers, and also talking about his 2 victories before and the non-district schedule out of the way. And now it's time where everything matters.
Yeah, Coach talked about it, Bobby. He said the season is really 3 seasons, right? It's the first, the second, and the third, and the second season is district, because you got to win season 2 to get to season 3, which is the playoffs. And here they are, 2 battle-tested teams. Obviously, the Kerrville community went through a lot of adversity over the summertime, and those kids have really rallied around that. The community has, the 2 schools have, right? So they're playing with something extra on their hearts and on their minds, and all those things that we experienced in July. And they're definitely taking that with them, which is cool that they're paying homage to the things that happened in July over the summertime. And I think, Bobby, that Harlandale had won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Kerrville Tivy is going to get the football to start this thing off. And Coach listed off a bunch of guys making a bunch of plays, said his quarterback's throwing for about 300 yards a game, so they're going to be ready to air this thing out. And then Harlandale, of course, I want to see how Sesto is looking as he's coming into district play here. He's had the preseason to get warmed up. Want to see them establish the run. Whenever they run the ball, they're much more effective on offense. And, of course, utilizing those receivers, those sure-handed upperclassmen wide receivers that they have. And he's going to put his foot into it, Bobby. Here we go.
Jose Luis Flores, last week's player, one of the players of the game, and this time the Kerrville Tivy Antlers go straight to work on the kickoff return, but the Indians able to fall on top of it, as it looked like the Kerrville Tivy Antlers were going to take it to the house. Brody Dale coughed it up, and the Indians have their first turnover of the game to start the ball game here.
That was Aiden Marine, Bobby, number 11, that got on that fumble for the Harlandale Indians. But yes, it looked like Brody was off to the races. Great job by the Harlandale kickoff team, turning something that could have been disastrous into a positive play for them. Harlandale going to get the ball on the 19-yard line, stealing a possession right off the bat. Aiden Marine, the junior DB, recovering that fumble. They are in the gun, Bobby. Twins to the top.
Ready to go from the shotgun. It's a low snap, but Gio Silva, no. Let's see who got the carry there.
That looks like number 21, who I don't see on our roster.
That is Aguillon, I believe. He was someone that Coach was talking about just a moment ago. Happy to have him back into the ball game. Who had suffered an injury last season, and he's ready to go. But tough start for the Indians as that snap was low. Sesto able to complete the handoff, and now it's second down and about 8 here. Silva, the ball carrier. No, Sesto kept it himself. He's picking up some yardage out of bounds at the 34. Nice little pickup there for the Indians.
Yeah, good run by Sesto. Tivy out in a 3-man front, Bob. Excuse me, 3-man front. They just got 3 down linemen. A lot of linebackers and DBs out there. So when you got 3 down linemen, you're going to want to try to run the ball because you're going to be able to get to the second level a little bit easier than if they had 4 there. When you do face a defensive front that has 3 down, you're going to see a lot of stunts, a lot of games, a lot of blitzing from those DBs, from those linebackers. So that's something that this Harlandale offense is going to have to be aware of.
Twins to the top of the screen. 1 receiver to our near side, Sesto. They're keeping it on the ground. Silva finds a gap, gets across to the 40-yard line.
Yeah.
6-yard pickup there for the Indians.
Nice run by Gio. Little dart play, pull the backside tackle. Harlandale offense moving quick, Bobby. Trips to the bottom of the screen, tight end up top.
Out of the shotgun, Silva gets the carry again. Silva has some room, and he gets across the 45 to the 46. Another 6-yard pickup for the Indians. Move the chains.
Yeah, nice job by Silva. He broke a tackle in the backfield. One of the Tivy linebackers, defensive ends, edge rushers was screaming through there, trying to make a play in the backfield, and Silva did a good job staying on his feet, and that bought him that extra 6 yards. So, 1st and 10, Bobby, from the 46-yard line. Already picked up about 30 yards here. They got a good little drive going. I think they started on the 19.
Yeah, they sure did. After that fumble on the kickoff return, one man in the backfield is Silva with Sesto. Sesto has pressure, rolling out, gets away from a defender, makes some positive yardage, gets right down to midfield, a 4-yard pickup to the 50-yard line.
Yeah, good patience by Sesto right there, letting that play develop. Just kind of slow played it, just zone read, left the ball in the running back's belly for a while, then pulled it out, kept it himself. Nice read right there. Harlandale in the old sugar huddle right here, Bobby, just kind of doing the no huddle, mini huddle thing.
They're getting their information from the sidelines. They've got it. Back to the line of scrimmage from midfield with 3 receivers to our top. Sesto immediately looks left, doesn't like what he sees, so he has to run it himself, and he'll get maybe 2 yards on that carry up to the Kerrville Tivy 48.
Yeah, they were definitely looking to pass there, Bobby. Went max protect, left a tight end in. I think Sesto wanted to get rid of the ball pretty quick there. Something in the flat, maybe a little bubble. Looked like it was covered up, so he did a good job of just taking what he could. 3rd and 5 here, Bobby, from about midfield. Definitely going to want to convert this because they're kind of in no man's land, like we've seen a lot this season, where we're like, midfield not quite far enough to kick. We don't really want to punt. Hopefully we just convert.
Indians on a 3rd down here. Keep it on the ground. No. Sesto lets it fly. The pass almost caught by Braylon Tovar. He had it in his hands, then bobbled it and dropped it, so the pass incomplete.
Yeah, such a good attempt right there. Almost caught that thing. It also looked like they were trying to set up number 4, John Gonzalez, with a little bit of a put him in the flats there, but couldn't quite come up with that catch. Big number 3, Braylon Tovar, who was really instrumental the first couple games of the season for this Harlandale offense. So it was good to see them trying to get him the ball. The punt team is ready to rock, Bobby. Harlandale about to kick it off here. Tivy about the 15-yard line with their returner.
Guy Flores, the return man. He's going to let that drop.
Great bounce.
Good bounce for the Indians. They'll stop it at the 9-yard line, where Kerrville Tivy will take over after the punt.
So this Tivy offense, Bobby, the 2 deep is as follows: Kyron Armelin, Guy Flores, Wesley Miller, and top-tier name of the year candidate, President Calamacho are the wide receivers. The O-line is Hudson Huffman, Amado Hernandez, Ryan Balzer, Fred Oates, Jonathan Torres, and then Colin Rose and Aiden Zavala are going to be in the backfield, and Samuel Barber is the tight end. You'll see him in and out of the game today. So, Tivy coming out, twins to both sides.
Big offensive line here for Tivy. Play action right away. The pass caught immediately by Flores, and Flores is pushed out of bounds, but not before they get to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, a little quick toss there. Flores, they obviously have a lot of faith in his athleticism. He's their kick returner, their punt returner, and their slot guy.
Out of the shotgun. Option pitch to the right side. Plenty of room. Finds room on the sideline and gets out of bounds, but just before crossing the 25-yard line, getting to the 26, which results in a Tivy 1st down.
A little speed option out of the gun there. Tivy really moving quick, Bobby. They're already ready to go.
They sure are. There's hiding the handoff, and it was a pass play, and the pass is completed.
That's my guy, President, right there. That was a little RPO, Bobby. You saw him. That zone read was working. He was letting President settle into the zone. They're back.
Colin Rose hands it off up the middle. The Tivy Antlers making a march here, now all the way down to the 43.
Aiden Zavala, the junior running back. 7.5 minutes left in the first quarter, Bobby.
Fast pace moving first quarter, and a fast pace offense here for Kerrville Tivy. They keep it on the ground. Looks like Flores gets the handoff on the end around. Flores across to the 45. Now check that. That is not Flores. That's number 8. That is
That's him.
that's your guy.
President
Calamaco.
Yes, sir. A little fly sweep to the Prez right there.
So from the 46, pass incomplete.
Still working that RPO, that zone read. Hard for Harlandale to get a pass rush going right now with how fast-paced this offense is and how much movement and trickeration they got going in the backfield. So 2nd and 10.
Colin Rose out of the shotgun, the quarterback here, waiting for his offensive instructions from the sideline. He has them. Everyone is set. Trips to the top of the screen. Rose fakes the handoff. Pass out of the backfield. It is completed. Right side, sideline. Nice moves. That's Kieran Armelin as he goes out of bounds, but not before. Another first down here for the Kerrville Tivy Antlers.
Yeah, a little bit of athleticism there from number 5. Saw some good movement.
11-yard pickup there. RPO again. This time it's Flores. Flores steps out of bounds, and he was forced out of bounds by Aiden Morin.
Recovered that fumble on the kickoff return. Now he's out there playing DB. Tivy back on the line already. Trips to the top of the screen.
9th play of the drive. Rose is being pressured. He steps up and he goes down. Picks up 2 yards on that.
Good tackle by Elias Perez. They tried to run that speed option again, Bobby, and then the play side defensive end from Harlandale did a good job taking the pitch man, forcing him inside. Oh!
Little bit of a movement there. Colin thinks he's got a free play. The pass into the end zone is incomplete. But there are some flags on the play, and we did see some movement.
Great coverage overall, though, right there by Marin. Number 5 for Kerrville Tivy, Kyron Armelin, tall, lanky, one of their better athletes out there. He's going to be their deep ball guy. Number 87 as well for Tivy, their tight end, that big tight end they got out there. That's Wesley Miller. And then the rest of these Tivy guys are kind of that Wes Welker build, a little bit shorter, a little more quick than they are fast.
Rose out of the shotgun, pitches it out on the option to the right side. Plenty of room, a cut up the middle. Ball carried by Aiden Zavala, and Zavala manages to get into the end zone on a 20-yard run.
Great run by Zavala. He shook off a tackler right about the 5-yard line, kept his feet moving, and was able to get into the end zone. Had a lot of room on that option play there, Bobby. So Harlandale going to need to figure out a way to get outside and start defending. Number 19 about to kick this extra point, Jake Zirkle.
Zirkle, yep.
Nice
the extra
last
point
name.
is good. So the Kerrville Tivy Antlers will take the first lead, 7-0. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
We're back. What's going on, y'all? You just missed it, but what I did was give the drive recap.
That's on me.
10 plays, 81 yards, 20-yard touchdown run by Aiden Zavala. It only took 2 minutes to cover that. Harlandale got the ball on the 45.
Indians with some pretty decent field position. Gio Silva gets wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage, and he goes nowhere.
Now, Bobby, it is hard for me to tell if the Harlandale team has athletic trainers on the sidelines because they are wearing camouflage shirts. So all I see are some jean shorts down there and some water bottles. So I don't know what's happening, but it might be we got a little something going on
John
down
Cena.
there. It is deer season, maybe? I'm not sure. Is it?
It is.
Dove
We're getting
season,
there.
deer
We're getting
season?
there.
Getting close.
2 receivers up top, a little bit of movement, but not enough. Silva gets the carry. Silva gets mad at the line of scrimmage, and he goes nowhere as the defense for Kerrville Tivy doing a good job of reading their blocks.
How's George Eastland, the senior DB safety, coming downhill? Also big number 37, 36 out there I saw rolling around. So they got some length and some size out there on this Kerrville Tivy defense. 3rd and 10 here, Bobby. It's going to be a key for Harlandale to hold on to this ball as long as they can, seeing how fast this offense operates.
Well, this time they come out in a 4 wide receiver set with 2 split to each side from the far side hash mark.
Good
Sesto,
protection.
great protection. Fires down the field. The pass is caught inside the 20.
Nice job, 14. Eli Herrera, the senior wide receiver, right down the seam, Bobby. He was just running down the hash mark. Great throw by Sesto to kind of throw him open. He led him inside to the middle of the field, helped him avoid that safety. Nice job by the left-handed senior quarterback right there on 3rd down.
Sesto completing that pass gets the Indians into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, Gio Silva finds a little bit of room in the middle of the field. He gets across the 20 down to the 13.
Yep, just picking up another couple chunks of yards here. 2nd down and probably 6 or 7. Ball sitting on the 13, like you said, so you still got your whole playbook available to you. You got room to work to get to the end zone. You can get a 1st down before you're in the end zone. Lots of good options. Yeah. Also, I see a beautiful turf practice field back behind the away bleachers. I've never noticed that before.
A little bit, few of the JV games are played out there.
We're up here, 3rd floor skybox.
The option, Sesto gets rid of it. Pass is completed to Christian Weezar, and the Indians trying to make a little run here as they get inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great job. They said, hey, I can do a little RPO. Harlandale Indians got a little RPO in the playbook there. Nice job by Sesto stringing that play out, and then a great job of blocking on the outside by that wide receiver. I believe that might have been number 14 blocking for his wide receiver partner out there. So they look good. 2 tight ends here, Bobby, in the gun.
Out of the shotgun with 1 receiver split to each side. Silva, play action, 1-on-1, pass, incomplete.
That was a great recovery by number 1, Evan Bates for Tivy. Great little play design there, and they had number 12, Weezar, running a little fade route. Bates was late to recognize it, but he got there just in time to break it up. Nice little fade route. Trying to throw it up to him. We're going to kick a field goal here, Bobby.
Yeah, Jose Luis Flores ready to try for the field goal here. Jose Luis Flores hit 2 field goals last week, and he'll get this one. And that one, was that a 20-yard field goal there?
It looks like
25-yard field goal.
I think so. Nice little kick right there through the uprights for the Harlandale Indians to cap off this drive.
We'll be right back.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Well, the Indians take a drive. They get the ball at their own 46, and they drive it down to the 25.
With a good little field goal. to cap off that drive. Special teams play coming to fruition here. The start of district, it's about when you want your kicker to start getting hot.
Jose Luis Flores will kick it deep, fielded at the 7-yard line, plenty of room, and there he goes. Just like the opening kickoff, Brody Dale will take it all the way for a 97-yard kickoff return.
Brody Dale had to get himself some redemption, Bobby. He thought he had one on the first return and ended up coughing it up for a turnover. So he said, Coach, let me get one back for you. Just a nice return by the Tivy return team right there. Lots of lanes to run through. Brody, long striding, looked like he was running smooth and fast. Number 19, once again, Jake Zirkle, back out for his second extra point of the game.
The snap, the hold, the kick, it's up, and that's going to be good. So just like that, the Kerrville Tivy Antlers do it on special teams. They go 96 yards on a kickoff return. It's the Kerrville Tivy Antlers 14, the Harlandale Indians 3, here with 2:36 remaining in the game. Or in the first quarter, excuse me. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Back here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium, where the Kerrville Tivy Antlers just responded to the Harlandale field goal with a 96-yard return of their own there as Brody Dale got into the end zone. If you were watching from the very beginning of this game, Brody Dale did look like he was going to take it all the way back, got tackled, and coughed up the football. The Indians did take over.
Two kickers again, Bobby. This time number 82. Oh, big hop. Nice job by Braden Tovar taking that thing out of bounds. That was number 82, the second kicker, the trick kicker, if you will, Jonathan Tienda. That was a nice little play, heads-up play by Braylon Tovar right there. Be interested to see if we see an adjustment from the return team from Harlandale as this game progresses.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, baby. 5 more yards for the Indians here. We talked about this in pregame, Bobby, but the head coach of the Tivy Antlers is a Harlandale ISD alum, Coach Curtis Neal, a McCullum Indian, back here at Harlandale.
McCullum Cowboy.
Excuse me. Oh, my gosh. I'm fired. Can't be making those mistakes. This is district play, dude. I got to lock in. But, yeah, he was very complimentary about the amazing upgrades to the stadium. Obviously, there's more happening at the baseball fields that are going on around us. The gym just got dedicated this week, I saw.
Yeah, that was the gymnasium at Harlandale High School, the Sylvia Cardenas gym. Harlandale's going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll try to gather ourselves up in here as well. So you're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
Del Memorial Stadium, and it is now time for the Harlandale Indians to get back out on the football field. We thank all of you joining us, especially on the chat. Chris Silva, we can always count on you. Thank you, sir. And then we've got Two-Tone Max. You say you're watching. Thanks for watching. Maybe you'll let us know where you're watching from in just a bit here. 4 wide receivers set with 3 to the right. The Indians keep it on the ground. Gio Silva gets the speed going and gets into Tivy territory at the Tivy 48.
Good job by Gio. Also good job by number 65, Jacob Cruz. securing the end of the line of scrimmage right there. He hooked up number 45, Sam Baker from Tivy, and let Gio get that corner right there. So good run, Bobby. That first drive where Harlandale was the most successful, they were really running the ball effectively, so they need to get back to that.
2 receivers to the top and 1 to our near side. 2 backs in the backfield this time with Sesto, and he'll give it to, no, it's a pass, incomplete. It was bobbled. You know, I got to give a lot of credit there to Sesto. His accuracy today is really on point. Eli Herrera just not able to hang on to it.
No, he put it right on him. That was a great throw on that slant route right there. Stuck it on him with the football. Good defense by the Tivy Antlers. Popping that thing up out of there.
Bringing up 2nd down here for the Indians. As you can see, and Glenn has many times explained the no-huddle situation here with Harlandale.
Wide receivers out wide. O-lineman up top, up close.
Gio Silva in the backfield with Sesto. Sends Tovar in motion.
Oh, looks like we delay a game here, Bobby.
Delay game. Offense.
So the Harlandale Indians not able to get set and run the play within the time allotted, so they are going to take 5 yards back. I don't know if that really changes too much of the play.
Better that it happens on 2nd down than 3rd down. Give yourself a little room. Give yourself another chance.
2nd down and 15 here for the Indians. Sesto on a screen play, gets it over to Silva. Silva running into a couple of defenders and gets to the 45.
Cooper James, junior DB, did a great job reading that screen. I like the screen call. Aggressive Tivy defense. Good thought, excuse me, by the Harlandale play caller there. 3rd down and long here, Bobby. Looks like it's going to be trips to the top of the screen. And number 14, Eli Herrera, down by himself.
So now Sesto comes with a shotgun formation. Sesto steps up into the pocket, finds Herrera. Herrera not enough for a first down, but he gets to the 36-yard line. And
I think they're going to go for it, Bobby. It looks like we're hustling to the ball here.
So they're hurrying up to the football as they are trying to get set. Sesto has a 5 wide receiver set movement, free play. Sesto lets it fly, the pass, in and out of the hands of Braylon Tovar. And again, another accurate pass by Sesto, but that might just be enough for a first down. I don't know if it's a 5-yard. Well, they have 4th down and 4. So if it is offsides, which we think it is, that could be an automatic first down for the Indians.
Offside. Defense, number 45. 5-yard penalty. Results. And a first down.
There you go, Bobby, just as you suspected. Yes, and you're so right about the accuracy from Sesto today. He is putting the ball, just throwing dots out there.
He sure is.
I'm sure that Coach Lozano is going to have a couple of choice words for these wide receivers as far as helping their quarterback out, because he can't do much more than that.
That's absolutely right. 2 receivers to our near side, 1 at the top. Sesto to Silva. Silva finds a little gap, gets through and crosses the 30 up to the 27. So 4-yard gain there for the Indians, and they're mixing it up pretty well, Glenn. We've seen them go to the air. We've seen them be pretty successful on the ground, but really the only thing they cannot do right now is just catch the football.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. They've had a good balance of pass and run, screen plays, some short stuff. They had that one long pass to Herrera down the seam in their 2nd drive that led them to that field goal. And then obviously, like we've been talking about, Sesto been hitting people in the hands. We're going to go to the quarter, Bobby. It is 14-3 at Kerrville Tivy over Harlandale at the end of the first quarter here at Memorial Stadium.
Let me tell you about Presidio Concrete. Their phone number there on the screen. Give them a call. Hector Gonzalez. They are your experts when it comes to pouring concrete, a foundation. Their resume, impressive. You can check them out online. That's Presidio Concrete. They've got work that's been done at the San Antonio Zoo, Vets Memorial Stadium, They do small projects, large projects. Please make sure you show your support to Presidio Concrete. Also want to thank Southway Ford, Anthony Martinez and David Benavides. They are the go-to when it's time to buy your new or used vehicle. Contact Anthony Martinez or David Benavides over at Southway Ford, just up the road on I-35 South.
They have taken the trip down. We call that. They took the trip Riverside, Bobby, if you will. Took the trip, flipped it around. Second quarter, about to get this thing rolling.
Here we go. The Indians with the football. 2nd down and 6 here for the Indians. Moving from right to left. Nice pass. Oh, excuse me. Incomplete. Nice fake handoff. But this time, Sesto not able to get it near his receiver.
Just a little bit behind Armando Munoz right there, the junior wide receiver for the Harlandale Indians. Back to 3rd down, Bobby. Here we are, 3rd and 6. Ball is just inside the 30-yard line, maybe on the 28. Taking a little bit more time here. Take your time. No need to rush through these play calls, especially on 3rd down.
So the Indians, on their 8th play of the drive here, faking the end around. Sesto keeps it himself, and he's met up with a couple of Kerrville Tivy antlers as he got down to the 25-yard line, picking up 3 yards.
He lowered his shoulder, though. Got himself a little bit of contact out there.
Well, I tell you what, with a body frame like Sesto, you don't get so squirmish when you see him run the football.
That is true. We've seen some quarterbacks run that thing a little bit at all levels of football this fall. NFL, college, high school. Those quarterbacks are getting sturdier, getting bigger, toting that thing. 4th down, we're going for it, baby.
4th and short, 4th and 2 for the Indians. They're feeling confident and thinking they can get this. Sesto out of the shotgun. He's accompanied by Silva. Make an adjustment with Tovar to the other side. The whistles will blow as the Indians will call a timeout.
Good idea by Coach right there. Play clock was getting a little bit low. We talked about it on 2nd down, Bobby. 5 yards, not such a big deal. On 4th and 2, you're going to want those 5 yards to not get added against you.
Who knows? Maybe Coach will bring out the kicker.
He might.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Back at action here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. The Indians wanted to think it over, and they still think they want to go for it on 4th and 2 for the Indians. This time, 2 backs in the backfield with Sesto. Sesto will keep it himself up the middle, gets the 1st down with a nice spin, tracks a defender, and gets down near the 10-yard line. What a great play call by the Indians after the timeout.
Yeah, nice run by Sesto. Zone read, kept it himself, hit the circle button to hit the spin. If you ever played PlayStation, that's the circle button, and then he hit the truck stick at the very end. Lowered his shoulder once again. Nice job by the senior quarterback to pick up that 4th down conversion.
15-yard, check that, 14-yard pickup for the Indians, and they are in the red zone. Sesto with 2 receivers, 1 to each side, looking left, one-on-one coverage, fires to his receiver. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for his receiver, Eli Herrera.
Yeah. Eli was by himself out there. I think Sesto wanted him to maybe curve that inside a little bit, work more towards the post. Flag on the field behind Eli.
There is a flag on the play.
Oh, interesting. 5 men in the backfield, so somebody must not have been lined up on the line of scrimmage from that wide receiver position.
So Tivy declined the penalty, so they'll essentially it'll be a loss of down for the Indians instead of giving them a chance to retry it 5 yards deeper.
That's right.
So trips to the right side for Sesto as Gio Silva's to his left side. Silva gets the call. Right side, Silva inside the 10.
Terrence Davis, the senior linebacker for Tivy. Nice tackle, did a great job of cutting him down right before he was about to start making a cut and making a move.
2-yard pickup there for the Indians.
2nd and 8. Just under 10 minutes left in the second quarter here, Bobby.
This is the 12th play of the drive here for the Indians, who got the ball back at their own 45 as they are looking to get into the end zone from the far right side hash. They send a man in motion. Fakes a handoff. Sesto fires left side, pass incomplete.
A little bit far there. Probably just wanted to get rid of it. Live to see another down, which is a good decision. 3rd and 8 still here, Bobby.
As you see Weezer there as he was the intended receiver. So 3rd down, the Indians have come up with some pretty good plays here in this drive. They were facing maybe a 4th down situation, a 4th and 2, I think it was, and Sesto ran a 14-yard run, but they're going to rely on the kicker again here. So
that's right, from about the 9-yard line here, Bobby.
So this one will be a 26-yard field goal attempt by Jose Luis Flores. Snap, the hold, the kick, it's up, and he's good. The kick good, so Jose Luis Flores getting the field goal for that, and the Indians now trail 14-6 with 9:23 to go in the second quarter. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we welcome you back to beautiful Harlandale Memorial Stadium as the sun has set. Harlandale has put another field goal on the board. Jose Luis Flores with a 26-yarder. And here he is to kick the ball off. And it's a short kick, fair catch at the 15-yard line, where the Crivo Tivy Antlers will take over. They'll actually make that the 16-yard line.
Kicker's been busy tonight, Bobby. Both sides of the ball here. Special teams been big so far. Some 2 field goals for Harlandale. A kickoff return for a touchdown for Tivy. And then that first kickoff, that opening kickoff we had, was a fumble that led to Harlandale stealing a possession here. Tivy coming out, ball on the 25.
Tivy keeping it on the ground as they go out of bounds. Colin Rose on the quarterback keeper.
First time we've seen Colin run the ball today, Bobby. He's been doing a lot of RPO, handing it off, throwing it down. Took that one himself, took a page out of Sesto's book.
Fake handoff, pass completed, and there he goes along the sideline. I don't know if an Indian's going to catch him, and he's going into the end zone.
President Calmaco, a long strider, took that ball. Lots of yards after catch right there. This Tivy team has some guys that can run, Bobby. They got some long striders out here.
They sure do.
That was a lot of yards. I don't know how many,
About
but it was
70
a lot.
or so.
About 70. I'm tired just from watching. That was a nice little screen play right there by them. Kickers back out for these boys. Zirkle, the senior kicker, DB combination.
Trying for the extra point here. The hold, the kick is up, and it goes through the uprights. 21 6 our score with 9:03 to go here in this ball game. We'll be right back.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
Are back at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Kerrville Tivy 21, the Harlandale Indians 6. Tivy just had a long 70-yard completion to number 8, President Calmaco. Harlandale about to get the ball for their 4th drive of the first half, Bobby. They've been able to put some field goals on the board, which is good. Always good to get points on the board. I know Coach Justin Lozano in this offense wants a touchdown. Sesto, the quarterback, has been playing his tail off. He's been delivering accurate footballs. He's been running the ball. He just needs a little bit of assistance from his wide receiver core to help him out on the back half, and we should be good to go.
This could be a different ball game.
Ooh, my goodness, that was a heck of a bounce. It went out of bounds. Look at that, a good lucky bounce there. Thought that thing might have been rolling inbounds into the end zone, but goes out. Harlandale going to get some advantageous field position here, Bobby. Just over 9 minutes left in the second quarter. Still getting used to the 2-minute timeout that's made its way to the high school game here. But it is going to be happening in 2 minutes, so do not be alarmed.
So the Harlandale Indians, as Glenn mentioned just moments ago, have settled for 2 field goals on the last 2 scores for them.
Always good to have a kicker that you know can consistently knock through some field goals, right? A lot of times we think, 25 yards, not a big deal.
Right.
Well, at the high school level, that's a little bit harder than people assume it would be. So it's good to have faith in a guy that you can march out there and know can knock one down for you, even at those assumedly easy distances.
And you got other variables as well. You got the deep snapper that has to get it. You got the holder that has to hold it. And you got the kicker that's got to put it through the uprights.
Yes, absolutely.
So the Indians keep it on the ground there, but the Kerrville Tivy Antlers were ready for that one. But we have an injury on the field. Gio Silva took a little bit of time coming up from that tackle, but he's able to jog off the field. We'll keep it right here. Oh, wait, there's another Indian down. So, yeah, let's take a quick break. Actually, let's tell you about Yvette Diaz, who is a licensed insurance agent, and she is the owner of Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy. Contact Yvette Diaz for any of your insurance needs, whether it's for life insurance or health insurance, and she specializes in Medicare. So if you have any questions regarding that, or even the Affordable Care Act, she can help you and get you signed up for that. So give Yvette a call. Her number there on the screen, 210-861-9374. Thank you, Yvette, for being a part of the RC Audio Sports Stream team.
Absolutely. We love it. That is big, number 71, Bobby. Matthew Ponce Martinez making his way off the field with a little bit of assistance from the athletic trainers, but it's always good to see somebody pop up and be able to make their way off the field on their feet. So best wishes for him. Hopefully it's nothing serious. It's a quick recovery. We are back at it. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Harlandale still got the ball.
So the Indians will come out with 2 receivers to the top of the screen and 1 to our near side. Out of the shotgun, play action. Sesto took a hit as he threw the football, so the pass is incomplete. Now that hit, Glenn,
my gosh,
looked like if it were anybody else, it would have been a major hit. But I think he hit a wall when he hit Sesto.
Yeah, that was the old immovable object versus the unstoppable force. Because there was definitely, you would have, yeah, you're right. A lot of other quarterbacks would have been moving backwards, and Sesto just kind of stood up tall, sat down on the ground.
It was like a fly on the windshield.
My gosh, dude, that was a big collision for both those guys right there.
So this time a tight formation for the Indians, as it is a 3rd and 10 situation. Sesto, plenty of time, got rid of the football. The pass is incomplete. Wide open.
Weezer.
Christian Weezer just unable to bring it in. That would have been a huge play for the Indians.
You saw Weezer too. He put his hands on his head. He was frustrated. He knew he should have caught it. So close by Christian, and a beautiful throw by Sesto after he just got whacked the play before that. Way to stand in there and deliver that ball.
You know, a lot of times, Glenn, when you're all by yourself and you just
Sometimes
are
those are the hardest
anticipating.
ones.
Yeah, that's a tough one. So Indians set to punt the ball away. The punt is blocked, picked up, and ran into the end zone. The blocked punt was caught in the air.
That was number 23, Josh Wheatfall. An amazing bounce to Josh. Great awareness on his part to catch that thing and take it in. So that drop by Weezer looming large here as that punt got blocked. That's 2 scores for this Tivy special teams unit, Bobby. They had the kickoff return for the touchdown by Brody Dale, and now the blocked punt recovered for the touchdown by Josh Wheatfall. So this special teams unit is playing its tail off right now. Somebody running on late for Tivy.
Jake Zirkle. Zirkle's ready to try this extra point. Still plenty of time on the play clock. 6 seconds. The snap, the hold, the kick. It's up. It's good. So Kerrville, Tivy putting more points on the board, and it's not coming from their offense. It's their special teams. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
pass to number 12, Christian Weezer. Bird Indians, first down. Harlandale's number 1 sheet successfully throws an incomplete pass, second down.
They've been putting drives together, Bobby, just having problems finishing, kind of like you said, a couple field goals, a couple fourth downs, all these things. They're chipping away, though.
Second down and 10 now here for the Indians in Kerrville-Tivy territory. Sesto, Aguillon. Aguillon gets wrapped up in the backfield, and he will be brought down. A good stop there by the defense. Number 34, that's Sam Barber.
Nice job by Sam playing that edge rush position. He's one of their lankier defensive linemen out there at the defensive end position. They got big number 72 as well. He is their nose guard, Quinn Van Gundy. That's a good nose guard name.
There you go.
He's what we call a two-gapping nose guard, where you're so big you take up 2 gaps. That's what you want to see. Old school Tony Siragusa style.
There it is. Here comes the blitz. Sesto recognizes the gap, but he dumps it off to Weezer, and Weezer gets inside the 25 to the 23. Enough for the first down. Move the chains for Harlandale.
Nice. Oh, timeout? Okay, no.
Looks
Sam's getting hydrated. Dehydration.
There it is.
Bit. Hey, it's, what is it, week 5 right now?
Week 5.
We might have just, sometimes you just got to cleanse the demons, get your stomach empty so you can go full speed.
There you go.
Luckily, you're good to go.
Yeah, he jogs off the field there. So the Indians set to go again on a nice little dump pass, if you will, to Christian Weezer. Weezer picking up a couple of passes here after dropping a couple big ones. Trying to redeem himself. A slow, delayed handoff. No, the pass is caught, and the Indians get into the end zone. Their first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Armando Munoz, the sophomore wide receiver. He got this drive started with a great kickoff return, and then he goes ahead and scores that touchdown. They're going with the swinging gate. I don't know what happened. That was a little convoluted. We're going to see. They tried the swinging gate. They tried to snap it. I don't know if somebody called a timeout or what happened. The lights were flashing. It was celebration mode. It was a little chaotic here. But that was a great reception by number 80, Armando Munoz, the sophomore wide receiver.
So it looks like now they're going to bring in the extra point team, and Jose Luis Flores, who will try for the extra point.
Okay.
What was that?
He said the ball was not made ready for play due to the celebration lights flashing.
Oh.
So they snapped it even though it was not ready for play, which probably ended up being beneficial.
Right.
But we do like the little razzle-dazzle going on here at Memorial Stadium.
Jose Luis Flores to try the extra point. The hold, the kick, it's automatic for Jose Luis Flores as the Indians get a touchdown, the extra point good, and completing a drive to the Indians. 13, the Tivy Antlers, 28. Let me tell you about 7 Cents Media. 7 Cents Media, you might recognize their work. Isaiah Castro, Sebastian Castro, Arissa Castro. They're a family, and they help us on RC Audio Sports every week with our production. So they are our camera guys, and they have their own production company. So as you see there, they can shoot you a music video, photography, quinceañeras, weddings, documentaries, podcasts, whatever you got, they can do. Sebastian, Isaiah, and Arissa Castro, they are the team to call if you need any of those. So thank you to them. Jose Luis Flores will get his foot into the pigskin, and he just taps it. Ball's live and goes out of bounds. Try to just leave it there, right, and maybe get an Indian to jump on it, but I can tell you he did not put his full leg into that one.
Yeah, no, he's got some power. He let that one just a little, try to get a little squib kick going.
Oh, they're going to let him kick it again. Kerrville Tivy says they want a chance to run this one back.
And judging by how Brody's been returning the ball, I would too if I were them. Let number 10 get his hands on it as many times as you can. He's been successful so far. Good opportunity for this Harlandale kickoff team here.
You know, Glenn, last week, Jose Luis Flores was the offensive player of the game.
Really?
For nailing some crunch time field goals to get the win against the Jefferson Mustangs.
Okay, that's nice, dude. I like a little kicker getting player of the game. Don't see that often.
Not too often. Well, here he goes this time. Another short kick, fielded inside the 25. And now taking it to the opposite direction. That's Karen Armlen. And he'll go out of bounds, but there will be some flags on the play.
Man, the football field is 53 1/3 yards wide, and Kieran used every single one of them. He fielded that thing on the home sideline, and a la Barry Sanders went all the way to the visitor sideline for that return. So 53 yards run, no foul, waved off. Ran that thing 53 yards laterally. Also picked up a couple of yards vertically as well. I think the Harlandale fans want a little block in the back here.
Yeah, they want something. Kerrville Tivy, they're coming back out into the field. Tivy out of the shotgun. Rose, pass, caught, across the middle.
Right back to number 5, Kyron Armelin.
And here comes Tivy right back to the line of scrimmage. They are in a hurry-up offense. Colin Rose with 2 receivers split to each side. He'll send one man in motion. Rose dropping back. Screen play to perfection. Oh no, maybe not. Pass is incomplete. Couldn't hang on to the football.
There it was. Slow this down a little bit.
2nd down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun. Colin Rose almost got brought down in the backfield, but able to lateral it out. The pass was completed and a 1st down. Move the chains here for Kerrville Tivy.
Got that one to Zavala, the running back. Has a rushing touchdown on the day.
Back at the line of scrimmage, ready to go. The option to the right side. Flag on the play.
Yeah, I think we might get a little hold here, Bobby. Offensive holding, maybe.
Aiden Zavala, the ball carrier.
Hey, I just noticed we got the stadium seats have backs to them right here in the reserve
Oh yeah, this
section.
is the VIP right
This
here.
is nice. Little holding call, kind of, there it is. Back them up a little bit. Most adversity Tivy's faced on a drive thus far. 2nd and 15, Bobby. Twins. Twins to the top and bottom.
Play action. Pass right in the hands of the defender.
Number 7,
Santiago Rivas.
Yes, oh my gosh, he threw that slant route right to him,
I don't even
Bobby.
know if Santiago was expecting that.
That was amazing. That good, quick hands on Santiago, though. Nice job. He was just kind of sitting back there in his safety position, kind of shuffling in his feet, waiting for things to develop, and they just put it right on him.
Huge turnover here for the Harlandale Indians. It's a matter of what they can do with it right here, Glenn.
Absolutely. If they can get a touchdown here, that'd be big.
And because they won the toss and elected to kick off, they get the ball back to begin the second half. So in my opinion, I think this is a very important drive for the Harlandale Indians.
Yeah, absolutely.
Please set the play clock to 25 seconds and start it on my chop.
Okay.
Play clock getting a little early there. But yeah, Bobby, you're right. This could be a good chance for Harlandale to get right back into this thing.
Sesso gives it over to Silva. Silva running right, gets tripped up, but falls forward. And a good gain there to the 26-yard line, a 6-yard pickup. We do have a Kerrville Tivy antler that is down, so let's take a quick break. You're watching high school football, and it's on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
I have worked for Harlandale for 9 years. What makes my job special is knowing that the kids are getting a healthy and good meal to get them through the day. My kids come here. I have a 7th grader and an 11th grader, and my daughter graduated from McCullum High School in 2018.
Join Harlandale ISD cafeteria staff and be a crucial part of nourishing young minds. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
I've been working for Harlandale for 23 years. I'm the first person they see, and I like to work with kids. Here at Harlandale, we're a team. And when it comes to delivering the kids safely to school, we all work together and we accomplish the mission.
Join Harlandale ISD as a bus driver and become a vital part of our education community. Enjoy a fulfilling career with competitive pay starting at $19 an hour. Apply today at harlandale.net/apply.
Come be a part of the Harlandale legacy.
Welcome back to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. The Harlandale Indians with the football after a Santiago Rivas interception. And the Indians moving the football. 5:05 remaining here in this first half of play. Eunices Sesso out of the shotgun, gets it out to Silva. Silva has room, and it looks like the Tivy Antlers are okay with giving them those type of yards.
Yeah, playing a little soft shell, Bobby. But hey, Harlandale does not care. They're moving the rock because that's what you got to do. And they're going to get that thing down there. Like we talked about, big drive here for the Indians. Chance to get a touchdown on the board before halftime and get the ball back after halftime.
Out of the shotgun. Ooh. This time it's the Kerrville Tivy Antlers all over it in the backfield. Big stop there by Big 45.
Yeah, Sam Baker, the senior D lineman, did a good job of running that thing down from the backside. Probably had a little slant call, and he just got through that gap right there. So, 2nd and 14. Clock is running. 4 minutes, just over 4 minutes left in the second quarter here. In the gun, Bobby, we got twins to the top and the bottom of the field.
Now they're sending out Aguillon. Screen play underneath. The pass is caught, but a good defensive effort there to make up for it. The pass was caught by number 80, Armando Munoz, who had the touchdown earlier.
Yeah, he had a lot of blockers in front of him. He just couldn't quite get going upfield, but about the entire offensive line was ready. Armando just had a problem getting his foot in the ground and getting north and south. So brings up 3rd and long for the Indians here.
Big 3rd down for the Indians, as capitalizing on turnovers is key for the Indians. Out of the shotgun on a 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Sesto waiting for the very last moment to get rid of it, and he did. Incomplete. He was looking for Christian Weezar.
Bounced it off on number 21's back right there, Cooper James.
Yep, and let's take another quick break here. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
Back here at Memorial Stadium here, Indians facing a 4th down. Punting team on the field, as well as the return team for the Tivy Antlers.
That looked like he was definitely off. Golly. He just stood right over the football. That was number 23. Josh Wheatfall trying to get himself another block.
Yeah.
Offside, defense, number 23.
So the Indians will get 5 yards, still 4th down. Indians will try it again. Guy Flores set to return the punt. He's at his own 34-yard line. Snap, kick. It's a low kick. Take a bounce. Indian bounce. Rolls down inside to the 25, where it will be down at the 24-yard line, where Kerrville Tivy will take it with under 3 minutes to go.
Good little punt right there. Ended up taking a good advantageous roll. 2:52 left. We know this Tivy offense moves quick, Bobby, so plenty of time from their perspective. They got all 3 timeouts, and we got the 2-minute warning timeout.
The Indians on a 15-point deficit right now. They got a gift earlier as Santiago Rivas on an interception. Tivy Antlers keep it on the ground, but the Indian defense, front defensive line, does a fantastic job.
Yeah, that was a great work by them. Number 9, Michael Henderson, big number 9, probably the best run defense we've seen so far. Here comes that option. Got him again.
Defense all over it.
Nice.
Bringing up 3rd down. This is where the Indians need a big 3rd down stop here. Colin Rose out of the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to our near side. Rose winds up, fires along the sideline. The pass is incomplete, but there are flags on the play. There was some contact.
I wonder if that's going to be offensive pass interference,
That's
Bobby.
a good question. I mean, it looked more incidental on my side, but I don't know.
Kyron definitely ran up on his back and had 2 hands pushing number 11 from Harlandale, Aiden Marine.
So that would, if it is offensive pass interference.
Hey, look at that, baby. Nice job by Aiden right there. A lot of times people forget this, but in the passing game, when the ball is in the air, the offensive player and the defense have equal right to the football. So Aiden did a good job of kind of slow playing that ball, right? He was running in front of Kyron slower than Kyron wanted to run to put himself in a good position.
disrupting the route.
Exactly. So that's what led to Kyron trying to push him in the back to get him to move quicker. So nice heady play by the defensive back there. First punt of the game.
Aiden Morin to return the punt. He'll grab it and he'll go, but he'll be caught right as he got it. So, hey, the Indians, if they give us the 2-minute warning here, last night, I'll let you know, Lanier and Jefferson game, I think they forgot about the 2-minute warning because that didn't happen in the fourth quarter.
Oh, my gosh.
But they did not forget here, so it looks like we are in the 2-minute warning. Caesar, take care of us.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Welcome you back here to Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Glenn Revel, I'm Bobby Mendez. Cesar Mendez on tech, Isaiah Castro, and we have a Harlandale student that is helping us as well.
Nice. Lots of good media programs with these high schools.
Yeah.
Harlandale has cool little features they show on the Jumbotron.
Yeah, they do a feature a student of the week. So we have Sebastian Castro, not Isaiah. Isaiah is with the RCIDO Sports 2 team over at Burbank with Coach Villafranca and Haley Wilson.
The dose.
Sesto pass is not caught, is incomplete. Christian Weezar having a tough ball game. Pass, though, maybe a little bit too high for Weezar on that one.
Yeah.
Still plenty of time, though, Glenn.
He's trying to lock it in, baby. Yes, absolutely. 152. Harlandale got a timeout. Plenty of time. I feel like now the 2-minute offense is kind of a thing of the past because everybody's so up-tempo all the time.
Indians have their play. They're ready to go. So 2nd down and 10 now. From their own 37-yard line, they'll go to the ground as Gio Silva will get wrapped up and he'll go down. So the clock will continue to run there as the Indians will now face a 3rd down and 11.
3rd down.
That is a considerable amount of yards to pick up here, especially in your own territory, Bobby, on about your own 36.
And important for the Indians, and that I don't have to tell them this, but you don't want to leave too much time on the clock should you have to give them the ball back.
Absolutely.
So they stack receivers to each side, 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom. Sesto with Silva in the back. Sesto has time. He'll step up into the pocket. He's just going to have to run it himself, and he'll get brought down. He'll gain a couple of yards, but the clock will continue to run, and I think Tivy's going to call a timeout.
I would agree. They got 3 of them. Now they got 2 of them.
Did they call one?
Well, that's a good question. They did stop the clock. I would think they did.
Well, the clock is stopped for this 4th down. Yep.
There we go.
Tivy does call a timeout. We'll take it with them.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, oh.
4th down here now for the Indians, and they are getting ready to punt the ball away. Jose Luis Flores set to punt. Back to receive, Guy Flores back at his own 28-yard line. Tivy has blocked one punt already. Nice punt. Goes out of bounds, so no chance of a return. That goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. So Tivy has 48 seconds, Glenn. We've seen them score quickly.
We absolutely have. Harlandale did a great job this last drive, though, shutting down that running attack, getting in the backfield early and often as Tivy was trying to run those zone reads, those RPOs. So we'll see what they come out. They got that long striding wide receiver, number 5, Kyron. And then also number 8, they got him the ball one time as well. President got himself a nice long touchdown reception, so they got to be squared away, making sure we're covering those two guys. 48 seconds, 2 timeouts for this Tivy offense. 80 yards to go.
Colin Rose, quarterback for the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. Quick pass is caught and out of bounds. That was President Kalamako. I wonder if they call him Prez, you think?
I don't know, dude. I'm jealous, though. El Perez.
Out of the shotgun is Rose. Rose dropping back. Here comes big Michael Henderson with the pressure. They got rid of the football. The pass is caught along the sideline. It was a tightrope for him as Aiden Zavala was bumped out of bounds, taking a few seconds off the clock, but still plenty of time. But fortunately for the Tivy Antlers, they went out of bounds, and that stopped the clock for a moment. On the ground, Zavala has room, gets out of bounds again. And look how fast they get to the football.
Man, they're snapping the ball quick.
And each time he goes out of bounds, of course, the clock will stop, and getting the Tivy Antlers in better field position. Quick pass out of the backfield to Kalamako, and he is tough to take down. The Indians trying to strip that ball away. There's some flags on the play, however, after the catch.
A little slant route right there. See what this flag ends up being.
Personal foul. Face mask, number 20 on the defense.
Reach, got a little contact as they were making that tackle right there.
Yeah, I think what they were really trying to do is just trying to strip that ball away, and maybe an inadvertent hand to the face mask, but the Indians will pay for it on that one. So the Indians defense looking to make a stop here. So a timeout will be taken. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, oh, oh,
18 seconds left on the clock. Kerrville Tivy trying to add to their score before the break. 2 receivers in the top, 2 to the bottom. Rose, fire in the middle of the field. The pass is caught with a great pass and a great catch. Was that Colum?
That looks like it was old President back at it again, baby. Number 8 himself. Lanky wide receiver right there. Nice little post route by him, Bobby, over the middle of the field, using that length. So
Jake Zirkle now trying for the extra point. Holding is quarterback Colin Rose. The hold, the kick, it's up, and it's good. So mission accomplished for the Kerrville Tivy Antlers, as they had just over a minute and a half to go when they got the football. They got into the end zone, and now they extend their lead 35-13. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
Back here with the last 13 seconds of the first half, we want to encourage you and let you know that, of course, here at halftime, we do give the bands the opportunity to showcase their bands. So we will keep the cameras on. We will not maybe break to commercial for just a moment as they get set up, but you will see the halftime show in its entirety. Zirkle kicks it. Picked up at the 8-yard line. Brought out by Morin, and he will be brought down.
Right about the 20 there, Bobby. 12-yard return. Little kind of a line drive knuckleball kick there for that kickoff.
So the Indians have 3 seconds. So I'm not too sure what they have planned to do, if they're just wanting to take a shot or just be happy to go into the locker room and regroup.
If I were playing Madden, I'd throw it deep.
Oh.
I'd go 4 wide, 4 verts, slang it. But I'm not a coach, so, don't listen to me.
So here we go, Glenn. Sesto out of the shotgun. And he'll just take a knee, and the Indians will go to the break. They are trailing 35-13. And again, keep it right here. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh,
Kerrville Tivy Antler Band ready to perform here at halftime.
The Gold Girls and Sapphires are led by Social Officer Lexi Rogers, Vice President Deandra Tellerico, President Danica Padilla, Junior Lieutenant Addison Romax, Captain Jaden Vela, Major Faith Vasquez, and Colonel Angie Pena. Congratulations to the Sapphire of the Week, Gracie Lewis. Congratulations to the Golden Girl of the Week, Mariah Castorina. Please sit back and enjoy their exciting hoop and kick routine to Hot to Go. Ladies and gentlemen, now into the field, your Tivy Antler Marching Band. The band is under the field direction of drum majors Molly Dundee and Jonah Moreno. Assistant drum major is Jonna Woods. Color guard captain is Nancy Prado and co-captain is Riley Bell. Social officers are Asia Morphew and Brianna Painter. The band member of the week is Raleigh Prio. The section of the week is the flutes. The rookie of the week is Genesis Almendarez. And color guard member of the week is Yasmin Rosales. Tonight, the Antler Marching Band will perform a UIL field show entitled Out of the Darkness and Into the Light.
Kerrville Tivy Antler Band out after their performance. The Harlandale Indian $1 Million Band is set to come up here in just a moment. We are at the half, 35-13 our score. It has been an interesting first half. Harlandale certainly had their opportunities to be in this ball game, but let's see what kind of halftime conversation Coach Lozano and the staff have. But we're gonna take another break here in the booth, but we're gonna give you that $1 Million Band from Indian Land.
Austin to Boston, Alice to Dallas, from over the Red River to the Rio Grande, and everywhere in between. We're proud to present to you the real pride of the South Side, the $1 Million Band from Indian Land. Band member of the week, Nicole Mejia. Band section of the week, Lo Reed. Color guard member of the week, Michaela Sereno. Drum majors are Bele Trevino, Rodrigo Gallegos, and Eliora Espinosa. Tonight, the $1 Million Band will perform the UIL show entitled Picture It My Way. Drum majors, you may now take the field. The Harlandale High School band staff was percussion tech, Joseph Flores, band is a melody now. Color guard director is Frankie Martinez. Assistant band directors are Bishop Maria and Clay Kubler. Director of bands for the $1 Million Band from the New Land is Mr. Anthony Castillo. The Harlandale High School principal is Mr. Andrew Martinez. Harlandale Independent School District Fine Arts Coordinator is...
That was the Harlandale Indian Marching Band performing here at halftime. And that will conclude the halftime festivities as these teams are getting ready to come out. We'll take one more break. When we come back, we'll be ready for the second half. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
We're still here at halftime. It is senior night. We'll catch the rest of that.
Zarina Sanchez, escorted by Grandma Alicia Garcia. And now, our senior Unionets cheerleaders. Starting off, varsity captain Devin DeLuna, escorted by parents Jennifer Gorman and Michael DeLuna. Varsity co-captain Norma Mendiola, escorted by parents Sarah Sasha. Spirit leader Sophia Marine, escorted by parent Jennifer Guajardo. Varsity social leader Tiara Navaida, escorted by parents Roger and Tiffany Navaida. Varsity cheerleader Janelle Moreno, escorted by parents Dana De La Rosa and brother Joshua. Varsity cheerleader Jade Hernandez, escorted by parent Diana Hernandez. Varsity cheerleader Ashley Thomas, escorted by parents Carissa Thomas and Joseph Castillo. Varsity cheerleader Leanne Ibarra, escorted by parents Raquel Garza. Varsity cheerleader Ashley Tovar, escorted by parents Alicia Tovar and Kevin Tovar. Ava Rodriguez, escorted by parents Angelica Castellanos and Edward Rodriguez. And lastly, Janae Garcia, escorted by parents Allison Campos and Juan Garcia. Once again, thank you seniors for your hard work and determination. This concludes our 2025 Spirit Night. Don't forget to stay and support your Golden Dancers as they will be performing their halftime performance at the end of the game. Let's go Indians!
All right, that concludes the senior night here at Harlandale Memorial Stadium. Glenn Revel, I'm Bobby Mendez. And here come the Kerrville Tivy Antlers coming through their antler shoots. TFD stands for Tivy Fight Never Dies.
If people don't know.
And here come the Indians as they break through their tunnel, and they're ready to get this second half started. Glenn, the Indians, when this game started, they elected to they won the toss, so elected to defer to the second half. And that played in very well for them as they, on the kickoff, forced a fumble, got the football in really good field position, but unable to do anything with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Couple big kickoff returns for Tivy in the first half. They also had the blocked punt for a touchdown, couple long passes, and then Harlandale was able to get a couple field goals, and then they put together a nice little drive of their own that culminated in that touchdown pass to number 80, Armando Munoz, who also returned that kickoff. So they're going to want to try to get this thing going. The biggest thing I want to see in the second half, Bobby, is this Harlandale wide receiver corps start helping out their quarterback, Sesto. He's been throwing accurate footballs all day, and they just haven't been able to reel them in for him. So I think they probably addressed that at halftime, and things were spoken about. So we'll see how this Harlandale wide receiver corps responds. They've been having a good little run game. The best drives they've had, they had the established run game, and then lots of screens, short passes, etc. And then if you are the Tivy Antlers, you just want to keep on doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, they've been playing explosive defense, getting through that line of scrimmage, and the Indians have adjusted, but they've just not been able, like you said, Glenn, not been able to hang on to the football in those passing situations. And I think if the Indians can get a handle on that, then the difference could be significant.
Yeah, no turnovers for Harlandale either in the first half. Didn't have a fumble, didn't have an interception. Harlandale defense got themselves an interception. That was a nice interception by number 7, Santiago Rivas at the safety position. He got himself one. So they're going to want to try to keep getting those turnovers going, and we are about to get it going, Bobby. Number 19 is back. That is Jake Zirkle kicking it off.
He gets his foot into that one. Fielded at the 10. Here come the Indians. And they are tripped up just across the 20-yard line.
Hey, the stands are active today, Bobby. They're locked in. They're fired up.
Armando Munoz, the return man. Yeah, they are fired up here.
First game of district play, baby.
What a night for football as the temperature seeming to drop just a little bit here in the evening as a little cool front coming through.
It's about 82 degrees. Last Friday in September, Bobby. Next week, it's going to be October. We're going to be broadcasting football in the 10th month of the year.
How fast it goes. And here come the Indians. They're ready to go from their own 20. Sesto will get the call, and he'll take it himself, and he'll get to the 24.
Number 35 right there. Alejandro Ariola Lopez, senior linebacker for the Tivy Antlers.
We heard Coach Curtis Neal talk about Ariola. in the pregame, talking about how he's just a great football player.
All-around football guy.
Tivy lining up 3 down linemen. 3 wide receivers set for the Indians. Gio Silva, no. Sesto will call his own number. Hurdle the defender.
Little bit of athleticism from number 1 out there. That was very nice by him. You're definitely going to see that on the huddle highlight tape.
Eunice Sesto is a senior quarterback for the Indians, as he is trying to make something happen for the Indians here to start this second half of play. It is 3rd down for the Indians.
Looks like about 3rd and 6 right here, Bobby.
Trips to the top of the screen. 1 receiver to our near side, Gio Silva with Sesto. They do the shift. And actually, that is a new man. I believe that is Gabriel Salazar. As we saw that play a few times last week against the Mustangs, where they line up and Sesto shifts over 1 and Salazar takes the snap.
Yeah, their version of the Wildcat, and it worked. They got the conversion right there. So nice little wrinkle getting thrown in the second half that we hadn't seen yet by Coach Lozano and this Harlandale Indians coaching staff.
So 2 receivers to our near side and 1 to the top of the screen. Sesto fakes the handoff to Salazar. The pass is caught. And some yards after the catch as he is forced out of bounds. Christian Weezar brings that one in, and 1st down for the Indians.
Yeah, there's our man. Now he's starting to lock in a little bit. Also, great job by Eli Herrera, the senior wide receiver down there, locked up and blocking on the perimeter to keep and make room for Weezar to catch that ball and convert. 1st down from the 48, Bobby. Good drive getting put together here for the Indians in the second half.
They are in Kerrville-Tivy territory. Fake the handoff, the pass through the hands of Herrera. Incomplete, bringing up a 2nd down here.
Put a little heat on that out route. I might have jinxed him. I did the announcer jinx.
It happens.
As soon as you compliment something,
it's real.
It's gonna go the other way. But 2nd and 10, Weezar put some smoke on that out route for number 14, Eli Herrera.
2 receivers top, 1 to the bottom here. Indians keeping the ball on the ground. The handoff to Salazar. He breaks free across the 30. A big 1st down for the Indians, but a flag on the play.
Man, great run by Gabriel right there. That boy was moving his body.
I think what helped sell that was Sesto on the handoff. You know, that option play there where the RPO, he sold it very well. Dragging. Oh, so that's going to add to the run there. It's going to be a penalty against Kerrville-Tivy of the 15-yard variety. So the Indians in really good field position at the Tivy 21.
Yeah, that's a good break for them. You saw Gabriel got up with a little bit of a limp, but he looked at Coach and said, keep it rolling, baby. I'm good to go.
There you go.
Number 22 in the game at running back now, Julian Aguillon.
Aguillon gets the call. Aguillon cuts it up the middle and gets down to near the 11-yard line. The Indians continuing to roll.
Great vision by him right there, and a great job by Hayden Foster, the senior linebacker for Tivy. He was right there to meet Julian when he made that cutback to pick up those extra yards. So nice work on both sides of the ball there by the running back and the linebacker.
2nd down and 5 here for the Indians as they get ready to roll. Handoff. Aguillon goes nowhere. This time the Kerrville-Tivy defense was ready for it. Aguillon will come out and Gio Silva will come back in.
3rd down here, Bobby. 3rd down and 8. They can get a 1st down and then reset reset the sticks close to the end zone here.
You got to get to right around the 6-yard line for a first down. Ball spotted right at the 12. Silva gets the call, and he goes up, and he gets to the 9. So it's going to be a 4th and short. Now, here's the dilemma. You know you have a kicker that has the range here, but you're going to need more than 3 points at some point.
Yeah, I think they're going to leave it out here, baby, and see if we can convert. 4th and 3. Ball is on the 9. Little draw play on that last one. Lots of wide receivers here.
2 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Sesto fakes the handoff, has pressure, got rid of the football. The pass is incomplete as the Indians will turn it over on downs. The Indians looking for their big man, Braden Tovar.
Yeah, that was a nice little kind of tight end float play, and then Braden did a great job of going from wide receiver to defensive back, because I believe that was number 21. Cooper James had his hands on that football and almost had an interception in the end zone, but Braylon got in there and broke up that interception. So a heads-up play by him. Obviously, they wanted the touchdown. They would have loved to convert on 4th down, but Braylon did a good job avoiding potential disaster there. So Tivy backed up against their own goal line here on their own 9 starting this drive.
Play action, pass immediately is caught out of bounds. Catch made by Guy Flores.
Nice little out route combination there. Number 5, Kyron Armelin. We've seen him all night. He came in, got a little block. His guy ran that out route. Little rub is what they call that.
Pass again, completed. Brought down at the 25. This time the catch was Kieran Armelin.
Right back to him. Nice tackle by Eric Dominguez, the sophomore DB for Harlandale out there.
Again, airing it out. Pass on the opposite side.
Ooh.
Bro, he was about to break free, excuse me.
Oh my gosh, that was impressive. David Delgado, the junior linebacker for Harlandale, did a great job of running him down. And yeah, to your point, Bobby, he just, my goodness, almost skirted out of there. I don't know what's happening. Somebody on the far sideline, maybe? Oh yeah, I think we got somebody on the very far sideline.
Well, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Just about ready for action here. Tivy's been on a run here. The aerial attack, if you will, Glenn.
Yeah, we will. They have been. You are correct.
3 receivers to our near side and 1 to the top of the screen. High snap, no problem. Pass is caught. Calamaco out of bounds. His Excellency.
El Presidente.
From the 44 now, quick. Again, right back to Calamaco, and he'll miss that one. Incomplete pass.
A little bounce off the turf there. Tried to make it look natural. The referee wants something going on with the clock.
Clock does stop at 6:59 now. Couple of seconds ticked off.
All right, he says wind it. Chain Gang's getting their conditioning in today. Ooh.
Rose on the option, gets it away at the very last second to Zavala.
Good tackle by number 10, Noel Alvarado. That was good on that option play, Bobby. They've been running that speed option all night pretty successfully. That time, Harlandale did a good job crashing down.
3rd and 9 now for Kerrville Tivy.
Meeting them at the perimeter.
Defense certainly has their hands full with this Tivy offense. Colin Rose
Holding.
doing a great job of scrambling.
Oh, my goodness.
Still scrambling. Finally found an open receiver guy. Flores, he dropped it.
Everybody got the dropsies tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. Colin Rose ran all over the field, Bobby, just to find his boy, his guy. Literally found his guy. And sure enough, just bloop, right off the old chest plate.
And I think that was an illegal man downfield.
It's definitely possible with that much scrambling. Those big bodies get lost out there.
Yeah.
Start running around. There you go. Good job by the Harlandale defense.
So the punting unit coming out for Kerrville Tivy. So the defense did what they had to do, make a stop.
See this punt return here. I think this is the first time we've seen Tivy punt, Bobby. Is
I
that
believe
right?
it's the second punt.
Okay.
Glenn.
Yeah, there you go. We're getting them in there.
There's the punt. Left-footed punt. Fair catch is called. Believe that's Aiden Morin. Nope.
That was number 11. That was him. That was Aiden. That was the man himself, baby. So, offense is back. Had a good drive going. Couldn't convert on 4th down. Probably the best drive they've had so far. Couldn't get it to go in points because they didn't want to kick the field goal because they are down by a couple scores here. Getting the ball on the 24. See if they can put together another drive.
Indians will come out with 2 wides to the left, 1 to the right, 2 backs in the backfield for Sesto. Sesto doesn't hand it off. He'll keep it himself, and he'll go up the middle, just shy of the 30-yard line to the 34. So the Indians keeping it rather conservative on that first play.
Lots of quarterback run tonight. Still did a good little pickup, though. Got 4 yards. Nothing wrong with that.
Indians really need to put some points on the board. They are able to get a few, or at least in the last series defensively, a stop. Silva gets the call. Silva goes nowhere as the defense for Kerrville Tivy just magnetized to that football.
That was about 4 of them right there. Good swarm on that defense.
So that's bringing up a 3rd down, and of course, pretty fast-moving 3rd quarter. Trips to the top of the screen. 1 receiver to our near side. Eli Herrera is the man on the bottom of your screen. Gio Silva in the back with Sesto. Sesto rolling left, firing as he throws.
Oh!
Pass is caught to a wide-open receiver.
Number 80 again.
The
Armando.
sophomore, Armando Munoz, coming up big. He's got 2 big catches for the Indians this evening.
I don't know if that's who he was throwing to, or if he was originally throwing to Armando, and whoever was running underneath it jumped up and tipped it up. But hey, it worked out for him. So that was a good little stroke of luck right there for the Harlandale Indians. Caught it off the tip of his own player, of his own teammate.
Being in the right place at the right time, paying off.
Took that thing for about an extra 30 yards.
Twins to each side for the Indians on receivers. Silva, no. Sesto breaks it open in the middle of the field, found some room. Got inside the 20. The Indians knocking on the door in the red zone.
Yeah, that was a great run by him. We saw him start to move to the sideline, and then he just put his foot in the ground and got vertical down the field. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. 2nd and...
Indians back at the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers each side, some movement. Sesto, plenty of time, goes for it in the end zone. The pass is caught. But did he come down with it in the end zone? He didn't.
Early flag. It's right there, Bobby, right by the 2nd down marker. Maybe a offsides, maybe a false start.
Yeah, it had to have been a hard count because a few of the defensive line jumped.
Nice.
And so the Indians trying to capitalize on some of the mistakes here for Tivy Antlers.
They'll take it. First down.
All new set of downs.
Move the chains.
If the Indians get to the 3-yard line, they'll get a new set of downs. So they've got plenty of opportunities here. Sesto alone in the backfield on a jet sweep. He'll keep it himself. And he goes down and loses a few yards. Back over to the 17, maybe, or the 16-yard line.
Nice tackle by number 36, Thomas Areola, the senior linebacker for the Tivy Antlers. Read that beautifully, flew in there and secured the tackle on big number 1, Sesto, the quarterback.
Second down now for the Indians. The ball spotted again at the 16-yard line. One man in the backfield, looks like Silva. Nope, that's Aguillon. Play action, the pass is caught to Herrera. Herrera down to the 3, new set of downs. First down, Harlandale.
Yeah, beautiful little slant route. Hurry up offense, Bobby.
Yeah, they're getting right back, trying to catch this Tivy offense off guard here. Oh, the handoff.
I think he tripped, Bobby.
Yeah, he sure did. He stumbled as he was getting the handoff. Maybe got a yard.
So close. I think right as he was starting to get going, his foot slipped out from underneath him. Ball's sitting on about the 2.
You know, that turf could get a little slippery sometimes. It is a bit shiny.
It definitely can. Especially depending on how many rubber pellets are in that thing.
Yep. Gabriel Salazar checking in. Aguillon coming out for a quick break. Indians at the 3-yard line, deep in Tivy territory. They do the shift. The handoff or the run up the middle.
There it was,
for
number 16.
Salazar.
Yeah. Got the Wildcat working.
A play that seems to work for the Indians. And those are not our cameras flashing. That is the stadium lights here as the celebration for the Harlandale touchdown. It was a 3-yard run, a direct snap to Gabriel Salazar. Here's the swinging gate. Indians gonna adjust and now set for the extra point instead of a 2-point conversion.
They're gonna have to hustle. 5 seconds.
Sesto to hold.
They might just let this expire.
I think Sesto wanted to call a timeout. Coach said no.
Yeah, definitely don't do that on an extra point. Especially if your kicker's been having a good night. Just back it up 5 and kick it.
Yeah.
You know?
Certainly has the range.
Gonna need that timeout for later.
So now the extra point will be tried. The tee set on the 15-yard line, so a 25-yard extra point. There's the kick through the uprights. It is good. The Harlandale Indians score on their second possession here in this second half. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Indians getting back onto the field, ready to kick off to the Kerrville Tivy Antlers. And Glenn, you were talking about how the Indians put together a really good drive.
Yeah, absolutely. Methodically moved the ball down the field. Had some penalties help them out, which is fine. They played disciplined football. Did not get penalties against them that hurt them. Had that nice little hard count, right? That was a good call, way to utilize the offense. And they're starting to work that Wildcat with Gabriel Salazar as well. So foot into the ball.
Jose Luis Flores, it's a short one, and Be Fair caught at the 25, and that was President Calamaco, the senior for the Tivy Antlers, calling the fair catch and giving the Kerrville Tivy pretty decent field position at the 25 when it's called a fair catch.
Wise choice not to kick it to number 10, Brody Dale. He has had enough opportunities, Harlandale has decided.
Yeah, he certainly has. Dangerous return man.
Which is a good call.
Indians defense back out on the field, and they could really use another stop here. 2 receivers to the top, 2 to the bottom. And the Tivy Antlers continue to keep the aerial attack as Guy Flores reels in another reception.
Yeah, we've seen that route combination a couple times, that little rub route where he works the out route, and then number 5 kind of runs a little in and gets a little contact going.
Play action, pass is caught. Harlandale goes out of bounds, but you know, they pick up those big chunks of yards, Glenn. They're not deep passes, but they're good enough. A couple of them will get you a first down.
Yeah, that time he just gave him the ball and tried to use his athleticism.
Tivy goes back to the ground, and the ground game now seeming to work here for the Antlers. As Aiden Zavala, we haven't seen him in a little bit because they've been going to the air.
Yeah, that was a good run by Aiden. He had a long pass reception right before halftime as well, so he's putting together a decent little game, running the ball and catching it out of the backfield.
Again, quick to the line of scrimmage, back to the pass. Guy Flores getting rid of one tackler. Took about 3 or 4 more Indians to bring him down, but they are marching down the field already in Harlandale territory at the Harlandale 25.
Just putting their athletes in space.
Keeping it on the ground. This time the Indians ready for that one. Aiden Zavala goes nowhere, maybe losing a yard or so.
Yeah, nice job by the Harlandale run defense right there. Stiffening up.
2-yard loss on that one for the Tivy Antlers. But again, they're quick to the line of scrimmage. Movement, low snap, and they will call the play dead. I'm not sure if there was contact made.
Oh, so they called it on the offense.
It's going to push the Antlers back 5 yards.
Caused the defense to move right there.
So still be 3rd down here for Kerrville Tivy. And we've seen them now mix it up quite a bit. A couple of run plays and majority of pass plays, keeping this Indian defense guessing. Trips to the top of the screen, 1 receiver to the bottom. Colin Rose, what appeared to maybe have been a screen play, but he was able to get rid of the football. I think they lost a few more yards on that play.
Nice job by the defensive line, just pursuing. Decided to just, hey, we're just going to pin our ears back and get after this quarterback, even if it is a screen play. Did a good job forcing that ball out of there.
And the Tivy Antlers are going for it. 4th down, big 4th down here for the defense. Option, the pass, incomplete. The Indians defensively come up with a big stop as they put pressure on Colin Rose, and Rose had to get rid of it.
Yeah, that was a great job by them. Forced that ball to be a little bit high. Number 5, Kyron Armelin couldn't quite get his hands to wrap around that football, so nice job by the Harlandale defense. They needed that 4th down stop.
Yeah,
right
they need stops and they need points on the board. They got to stop their last possession. They put points on the board. They need another stop, put some more points on the board.
So far, so good.
Let's see if the Indians can keep their foot on the gas pedal. Play action. Sesto fires. Pass is complete to Eli Herrera.
Nice little run over the middle there. Good route. 1st down, baby.
You know, in these first few non-district games, we talked about how Sesto kind of struggled getting the ball to his receivers. Tonight, his accuracy has been a lot better. And here in the second half, the receivers are coming down with the football. Sesto, again,
off the
receiver screen. Yeah. Incomplete pass, so that will bring up a 2nd down here for Harlandale.
Ball sitting at about the 43. To your point, Bobby, definitely been doing a better job catching the football, helping out their quarterback. He's been delivering some good throws. And then also the run game's been working a little bit. Quarterback run game.
Yeah, mixing it up.
Brought in Salazar, let him run the ball a little bit out of the Wildcat. It's been good.
Got Aguillon and Silva, so Indians deep at running back. Sesto keeps it himself. He spins around and falls forward, gets to the 45. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 situation here for the Indians.
Passing down here, Bobby. Ball sitting on the 45.
Couple substitution.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a quick
get
one.
a little bit of time to figure it out. It was a quick 3rd quarter.
So at the end of 3, the Indians trailing 15. Keep it right here for an exciting 4th quarter. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
Back here to start the 4th quarter, 12 minutes up on the scoreboard. Indians trailing by 15. The defense been doing their job in the 2nd half. It's up to the Harlandale offense here.
Yeah, big opportunity to convert. 3rd and short here, 3rd and 3.
Big 3rd down coming up.
I'm imagining this might be 4-down territory. 3rd and 8. I was looking at it the wrong way.
Sesto dropping back, has plenty of time. Thought about it, now lets it fly. Pass is caught. Did he come down with it? No, he didn't. I mean, he caught the ball, but came down out of bounds. Braylon Tovar was the receiver.
Great effort.
Yeah, it was an excellent effort.
Let's see here. I think we're going for it. I think they're going for it.
Yeah, it looks like so. I don't see Jose Luis Flores coming out. Indians feeling a little confident here, thinking they're getting the looks that they want.
Number 4, John Gonzalez subs into the game, tight end.
So they run trips to our near side.
Timeout. Coach called a timeout.
Harlandale will take one of their timeouts. That's their first timeout of this 2nd half. We'll take it with them. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
Talking about Southway Ford, Anthony Martinez, David Benavides. He's the one that's going to get you taken care of. If you need a vehicle, they are the ones, used or new, right down here on I-35. You can find them online on their Instagram, Anthony_SWF, hashtag @SWF. They will get you taken care of. Tell them that RC Audio Sports sent you. Welcome, gentlemen. Thank you so much for sponsoring this year's round of RC Audio Sports.
Indians ready to start here after this timeout in the 4th quarter. Sesto, plenty of time. Pass right through the hands of the receiver. Incomplete.
Flag out.
But there are some flags.
My goodness. Right off the face. Tough. Let's see what we got here.
No early indications on anything.
People chatting. I don't even see the officials. They're just doing their thing. There he is.
So that's a personal foul against the defense. 15-yard penalty, automatic 1st down. Indians now in Kerrville-Tivy territory. So a new set of plays, new life for the Indians here in this fourth quarter.
Opportune right there. Opportune. Very nice.
Trying to cut this lead to at least 8 if they can. 2 receivers split, or two receivers to our bottom. They send a man in motion. Gio Silva gets the call, and he goes for a good run, about 8 yards, and he's tough to bring down.
Nice job by Gio.
You know, it's interesting, right? You look at Gio Silva, not a very tall back, and you look at compared to that defense and what he's doing to that defense.
He's carving them up, baby. He's slashing in there. Running, gashing, cutting back and forth.
2nd down and 2 now here for the Indians as they are on the march. Sesto out of the shotgun. Hands off.
Ooh, good move.
Aguillon gets the first down inside to the near 20-yard line.
Beautiful little cut in, cut back. Just a little shoop.
They'll spot the ball right at the 24. Check that, that's the 23-yard line. So a new set of downs here. The Indians on the drive. 2 backs now in the backfield with Sesto. Sesto on the option, gives it over. This time I believe is Aguillon. Aguillon gets out of bounds. But picking up a couple of more yards there, maybe even more than a couple, about 4 or 5. Gets inside the 20 to the 18.
Yeah, putting another good drive together, Bobby. Long drive, converting on 3rd downs.
You know, after looking at a few of the non-district games, this has quite been one of the better played games for the Indians, even though they've won a couple of games in the non-district schedule. But lots of discipline, minus the fact that they've dropped a few balls, but the Indians really competing here tonight. Silva gets the carry. He's met up right at the 12-yard line, and he gets brought down.
Yeah, great point, Bobby. You're right. They would have easy to fold when you only got 6 points on the board and the other team had 20 or whatever Tivy had, but they've just been hanging in there. Just keep battling back. If they can get a touchdown in here, they'll find themselves about 1 score away from being in this thing.
So another big 3rd down on this drive here for the Indians. They converted that 4th down because of the unsportsmanlike conduct. Taking full advantage here. Sesto on the play action. Fired into the end zone. The pass is caught. Braylon Tovar all alone in the end zone.
Yeah, that time he found Braylon. Ran that nice little post route. Great job. Also great catch by Braylon. Kind of had to whip around, catch that ball behind him.
But, you know, he caught the defense because Harlandale continuing to run the football. And I think they caught the Tivy Antlers off guard with the pass to Braylon Tovar, who snuck in.
Sucked those safeties up in there with a little bit of play action. 26 points on the board for the Indians.
3 seconds, 2 seconds, and that delay a game.
Number 83, Jose Luis Flores. He saw it too. They're like, you know what, Coach? Let me just back me up, baby.
Yeah,
it's fine.
all right.
I've been kicking these all day, dude. We'll just do another one. No worries. I got you. That's pretty funny.
So now plenty of time here for the Indians to set up for the extra point. Jose Luis Flores, Sesto the holder. The kick is up. Oh, and it was blocked.
Ball came out a little bit low there.
Sam Baker just busted through that line and blocked the extra point attempt. So the Indians not able to get that. So 26-35, still a close game. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports.
Presidio Concrete, they are back again to sponsor us. We appreciate them helping us out again. Another year, they can do residential, they can do commercial, big contracts, small contracts, subcontracting, prime contracting. Dre Gutierrez is the man to talk to. He can get you taken care of. They're doing some stuff at the zoo, Veterans Memorial Stadium, Anything you need, they can take care of you. Find them on the internet. Find them on the phone number that is located on the screen. Some Southside guys. They've been some OGs in the Southside.
Indeed.
So we appreciate you, gents, helping us out. Presidio Concrete for all your concrete pouring needs. They are the ones to talk to.
Indians trailing by 9 now, and the Indians set to kick off. Jose Luis Flores kicks it, goes out of bounds.
Tried to work that little squib kick, sky kick.
And you know that Kerrville Tivy is going to ask him to redo that one.
Oh, yeah. They can give number 10 a chance now. Old Brody Dale.
And you know what's interesting? I know that Jose Luis Flores can kick it deep. And he's done that many times. He's kicked it into the end zone. So I'm wondering if they were just waiting for them to just
get lazy,
suck them in, and then probably let them kick it deep. So let's see what, if any time, I believe is now.
Drive one over their head.
There's the kick, and there it is.
Oh, look at that, Bobby. You called it. Wow. Nostradamus. The special teams savant, Bobby Mendez.
The special savant.
Old S squared up here in the booth, baby. I'm out here telling people to throw it deep, and they kneel the football. Meanwhile, Bobby nails the special teams call. So take that for what it's worth.
This is about the 50th football game I've seen this season.
You're racking them up, dude. If football games were frequent flyer miles, you'd have unlimited trips.
Yeah.
It'd be insane.
All right, the Kerrville Tivy's Antlers are back out onto the field. They were stopped the last 2 possessions, and the Indians bringing the heat, the option. And Zavala goes out of bounds, just shy of the first down marker. But I think Colin Rose paid the price on that one.
He did get whacked when he got rid of that football, which is why you don't see the option run very much at the higher levels, because those quarterbacks get some hits put on them.
On the ground, flags on the play. They go up to Zavala. So we'll see what those flags are all about.
Hard to see here. Oh, interesting. Illegal institution.
Indians on defense. The pass is completed. Guy Flores on the reception. He goes out of bounds, so brings up second down for the Antlers. Keeping it on the ground. Zavala, he gets stopped shy of the first down, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and short situation here for Kerrville Tivy. Tivy already ready to go. They are at the line of scrimmage. They don't give enough time. They don't like giving the Indians time to set up. As they are ready to go, they've got the call from the sideline. Colin Rose has 2 receivers split to each side. Play action. The pass is caught. Move the change. And that was Kieran Armelin on the reception. A new set of downs. Option again. This time Rose will keep it. Rose spins. Rose gets to the first down marker, so that should move the chains again, as the Indians do not have an answer for the run game.
Just over 8 minutes left here in the 4th.
Rose fires one to the left side. That pass is incomplete, bringing up second down. One of the things the Indians have done, I think, pretty well is coverage on those pass attempts.
Especially those lanky, rangy wide receivers Tivy's got. Those Harlandale DBs been doing a good job.
Second down, a pass out of the backfield. Goes to Zavala. Zavala managed to get all those yards on his own, eluding about 4 Indian tacklers. Bringing up 3rd down here for Kerrville-Tivy.
Yeah, that was number 32. David Delgado got in there.
Rose fakes the handoff, pass a little bit behind the receiver, and he caught it.
Wow, that's good.
What a catch.
Right behind him, low down.
Guy Flores coming up with a big catch for Kerrville-Tivy to convert and get that 1st down. Antlers are set. All the Indians move.
Oh!
Colin Rose fires. The pass is incomplete. Were there any flags?
There's one.
Okay.
Right on the far side.
There it is. Yeah, he's caught the whole defense jumping there.
Yeah, that's the kind of deal where the referee just picks a number and says it, because it could have been anybody or everybody.
So 1st and 5 now for Kerrville in Harlandale territory. At the Harlandale 20. Here comes that option. Aiden Zavala will get it. 1-on-1. Goes with his defender. Stopped him just enough to get some help as Zavala got inside the 10 to the 9.
He was shifty out there in the open field, Bobby.
Sure was.
So Zavala looks like he's stocky as well.
Same play, opposite direction. Zavala gets the call, and he will be extended and goes out of bounds. This time on the tackle for the Indians, Augustine Sanchez. 2nd down and goal for the Tivy Antlers. Tivy looking to punch it in here. Quick play action. The pass is, he bobbled it.
He's gonna give it to him. Wow. That's a hard call to make. That is his 3rd touchdown reception.
Wow.
For President Calamaco. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and you hear the boos.
That's if we had video replay at the Texas high school level,
yeah,
they'd be getting replayed right now. Because it was bobbling. He was right by the corner of the pylon. There's a lot going on there. But that's
Jake Zirkle to try the extra point. It's good. Go ahead.
I was going to say, one time I heard somebody say, hey, this is real football. We don't have replays. So that's what that is, baby.
Real football. Well, the Tivy Antlers put 42 on now, and the Indians trailing 42-26. You're watching high school football. Let's tell you a little bit about Yvette Diaz.
Let's do it, dude. I love Yvette. She is the best insurance agent around. The crowd is fired up. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They're booing, but we love Yvette. We would cheer for her at any and all times. Soul Rose, Medicare, and Legacy Insurance. Yvette can give you any guidance you need. Medicare, all the things, whatever you need. I don't even know all the things she does because she does so many. But hit her up. Her phone number is 210-861-9374. This is the first time she's been with us, been sponsoring us, so we're happy to have her. Thank you so much, Yvette. We appreciate you.
Certainly do. As the Indians ready to get back to work, and they're going to have to work extra hard here as this hill got just a little bit taller.
Yep, they're going to want to get another tutty on the board here. Coach Lozano is going to be looking to see what kind of mindset this team has. And they've been showing a good, resilient mindset so far. Kick return, fields it at the 15, gets up to the 25. Still driving his feet. Look at this,
boy.
Bobby. Oh, we got a little push action going on.
What a return for the Indians all the way down to the 35. He carried about the entire kickoff team with him.
That was impressive, dude. We just got some bodies back there, started running to your feet. Good stuff. I don't even know what returner that was because there were so many people in the end of the pile. But a nice return. Got the ball all the way to the 34. There are 6 minutes and 25 seconds left on the game clock. 2 timeouts left for the Indians, plus the 2-minute warning. Plenty of time here to do their thing.
Indians with a sense of urgency here in this fourth quarter. Sesto will go, picks up a big block.
Nice.
Sesto still on his feet, gets near midfield, moves the chains for the Indians.
Good quarterback run right there. Nice job by that wide receiver core blocking. Hurry up offense here.
2 receivers to the top, 1 to their near side. Silva in the backfield. Sesto lets it fly, the pass. Out of the hands.
It's been about par for the course today, Bobby. Hitting his boys in the hands, just kind of not able to reel it in. Number 80, Armando, he had that touchdown earlier.
He's had a couple big catches already.
Had that good kick return. You saw him look at his hands afterwards, like, where are these at? Wake up, boys. We need you.
2nd down and 10 now. You know, just when you thought the Indians were out of it, they came back with a couple of big drives, a couple of big stops. But Kerrville Tivy, man, they are tough. And they are hard to bring down.
They're scoring some points.
Play action, pass is caught, Munoz.
There we go.
Goes out of bounds. Uh-oh.
A little extracurricular.
And those are the things that'll help the Indians.
Right back to Munoz. Gave him a chance to redeem himself.
And he did with that catch.
We've seen this. We've seen Kerrville get a little chippy earlier on in the game too, Bobby. It just hadn't escalated to the point where people had taken notice of it. So, but also we've seen Harlandale be nice and disciplined as well, and benefit off of the lack of discipline from the Tivy Antlers.
So the most important thing, Glenn, you know, for the Indians is capitalizing on the opportunities.
And they have done so far.
Believe it was the series before where they did get the on 4th down, a personal foul that led them and gave them that momentum.
That hands to the face.
Sesto kept it himself, snuck away from a defender, got down to the 25.
Even saw an offensive pass interference on one of those drives that shortened it up for the Antlers.
.528 and counting here in this ball game. Indians' second half play has been much better than the first. And Silva goes nowhere. Big stop there.
Number 4.
Jeremiah Wright.
Hadn't seen him on defense yet tonight. He's a tight end on the roster. He's playing a little defense as well.
That clock will continue to run. As you would say, time is of the essence here for the Harlandale Indians offense. They can punch it in early, maybe get a stop.
3rd and 7.
Tivy trying to do everything they can to prevent that. 3 defensive linemen rushing. Play action, Sesto.
Ooh.
As the pocket collapses, he's got to take it.
He's moving though. Using that big body. Them strong legs to get something out of there.
And I'll tell you, one thing is different for Sesto, whereas in non-district, I'd see him try to get rid of the football as he was being hit. So a little bit more discipline I see from Sesto today as he has been more patient.
Yeah, definitely been playing a better game overall. Stat sheet might not reflect it, but he's been throwing very accurately. He's had some good runs today. 4th down here, Bobby.
Big 4th down for the Indians.
Play action. Ooh.
Sesto finds a man. Pass is caught. He gets out of bounds. Is that Munoz?
That is. Munoz is back, baby. Good job. 4th down conversion.
Again, another mention about Sesto being calm, not panicking in the pocket, being patient, found his receiver.
He had a lot of bodies around him, and he did a good job pulling that off.
So the Indians now deep in Tivy territory, just inside the 15. I believe that's the 13-yard line. Sesto, play action again. Found a receiver, the cut for Munoz, and the Indians get in.
What a move by Armando. Nice little juke back inside. That was crazy. Threw the out route to him, put his foot in, hopped in. Nice job by the sophomore. His second receiving touchdown of the night, Bobby.
20 seconds, 18 seconds on the game clock, and the Indians are wanting to talk this one over.
32.
Ooh, we'll take it with them. We need that break as well. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports. It's a good one. We'll be right back.
Join the legacy today and become a teacher for Harlandale ISD. Here at Harlandale, we offer many benefits for you and your family, competitive pay, and a starting salary for teachers of $58,000. We offer teacher stipends for teaching bilingual classes, coaching, special education, and more. Here at Harlandale, we are inspiring our students to be the change. Join us today and make a difference tomorrow. Apply now at harlandale.net/apply.
All right, Glenn, the conversation is, what is there to think about here? If you score 2 points, you're down by 8. If you go for 1, you're down by 9.
You can't win it in one possession if you're down by 9.
So the Indians
2 points here.
Going for 2.
See what we got.
Lots of options. Sesto's been accurate tonight. He's ran the ball well. So lots of things to think about if you're Kerrville Tivy. Out of the shotgun. Pass. Two-point conversion is good. The Indians trail by a score. Braylon Tovar for the 2-point conversion. Let's keep it right here.
Yeah, that was the same play they tried to run on the other end, Bobby, on 4th down, where it kind of got tipped up and Braylon had to play some defense, but a nice little Sesto turned his back completely for the play action, whipped back around and flung that thing in there. So that was a nice little nuanced quarterback play there. When he turns his back completely, DBs are not expecting him to go all the way back around.
Now, Glenn, this is why you're sitting in this seat, because you're considered the expert.
Oh, you're going to ask me about an onside kick?
Of course.
Oh, my gosh, dude. Well, that's so tough.
Because you go for the onside.
Tivy's definitely thinking they are, because they're all up there.
You give them an opportunity with short field, or you can rely on your defense if you pin them back.
Yep.
Tough ones. But let's see what the Indians decide to do here.
I think they might just let him boot. They might just let him boot it again like he did last time over his head into the end zone.
Jose Luis Flores.
No, we're both wrong. Oh, all right.
Kicks it right to Guy Flores. All right, well, now they still need the defense to make a stop.
Hard to get a good bounce on that one. Yes, they do, Bobby.
They either needed to stop here or needed to stop deep, so either way.
Yeah.
Well, if you're joining us now, you're in for a good one. 34-42, it appears to be a shootout, but the Indians have been just coming from behind all evening long.
They have indeed.
Rose hands it up the middle. Indians with a big stop on 1st down.
Jackson Galvez. Nice play by the defensive lineman.
Galvez usually lines up as a defensive end, I believe. They moved him down to the line here for this football game. Colin Rose.
The slowest we've seen the Kerrville offense all night.
They want to take every second they can off the clock. Option over to Zavala. Zavala gaining some momentum, and he got to the 45, just shy of the 1st down.
Jackson got himself another tackle. Third down.
This Harlandale defense certainly putting in some work tonight. So we will be coming upon the 2-minute warning here in just a couple of seconds. So I think they're just going to let that go down. And then we'll take a break when they do that. So a 2-minute warning. 7 Cents Media. They are a production company, video production. They can do podcasts. They can do documentaries. They can do weddings. They can do quinceañeras. Anything you need them to do, they have the technology. They have the knowledge. They have what you need. Isaiah Castro, Sebastian Castro, Larissa Castro. They are also part of the RC Audio Sports crew. We're happy to have them, and we love their work. So if you need any of that done, please don't hesitate to give them a call, or reach out to us and we can get you connected. Either way, it's 7 Cents Media. Put that in Google. As they say, Google is free.
It is.
For now. We shall see.
Don't you
No.
do it.
No.
Don't you manifest it.
Big third down coming up here for both teams. Harlandale needs a stop, and the Tivy Antlers want a first down to keep this clock running, keep the ball away from the Indians. Colin Rose with Zavala in the backfield. 2 receivers split to each side. Indians crowd chanting defense. Zavala moves over to the right side.
Oh, boy.
Now back over to the left side. 2 seconds, 1 second. Did they get it off? They may have. Incomplete.
Wow.
They were trying to rush it at the last moment. So it brings up a 4th down. So
hits Guy Flores in the back.
Oh, so Coach Neal has a big decision to make here, because this could mean something huge for either team.
Oh, the punt team coming out. Is that right? It is right. Wow, look at that.
Jake Zirkle out. Aiden Morin back to try and receive the punt, the junior.
Interesting. I might be in a little defensive watch the fake. There you go. Oh, that's
Short
not a good punt either.
Indians keeping away from that one. Well, the ball's in the Indians' hands.
Wow. Look at that.
They've seen this before. They've had drives in the non-district side of the ball or the season, and they were not able to come up with it. But hey, this is where it matters, and this is where it counts, and that's what non-district is for.
That's right. They got an opportunity. That's probably what coach has been telling them.
Indians trying to give Tivy all they can handle. This time they're starting off with a 5 wide receiver set. The Indians putting it in the hands of Sesto. Pass is caught for a 5-yard gain.
Braden Tovar, I thought that might have been for him.
So 1:33 on the clock. 2 receivers split to each side now from the far hash mark. Sesto.
Look at that.
Pass. Caught. Move the chains. The Indians are on the frontier here as they get to the 42-yard line. Minute 19. 5 wide receiver set now. No, check that. That's a 4 wide receiver set. Sesto with time. Rolls out of the pocket. Looking. Pass incomplete. Pass is dropped by Christian Weezar. He did have to come back for it just a little bit, but still unable to bring it in. The benefit to that, the clock stops for the Indians, and they're able to
take a minute, take a slow down.
Trips to our near side, 1 receiver to the top. Sesto rolling left. He's going to have pressure coming from the opposite side and gets rid of the football. throws it out of bounds, avoiding the sack.
Yeah, that was impressive. Impressive play by him. Good job.
But that's got to tell you a lot about his strength.
Yeah, I had 3 dudes hanging on him. And he was able to stay on his feet, keep running, and get rid of the ball.
Biggest third down of the night here for the Indians. Although it is 4-down territory.
Absolutely.
A little less pressure if they can convert on this 3rd down. But that's all you can ask for is an opportunity. And this Harlandale Indians certainly have the chance here. Sesto winds up. The pass is incomplete. He was looking for his receiver.
Going back to Munoz there.
Yep.
4th down, Bobby. Here we go.
The ball's in the hands of the senior quarterback, Eunice Sesto. Plenty of time on the play clock. We're getting down to 16 seconds. The play is in. Big 4th down. Tivy rushing 3. Sesto out of the shotgun. He's going to have to roll out. He goes down. He is tripped up. And that's it. He goes down on 4th down and turns the ball over.
Wow.
And it's all formality for the Kerrville Tivy Antlers from this point.
That was Jeremiah Wright. We called his name once before. He got in there and got the game-ending sack, just enough to get one knee on the ground of the senior quarterback, Sesto. Great drive that they were putting together at the very end there.
So the Kerrville Tivy Antlers will come out onto the field. They just need to take maybe 2 knees or a knee twice.
I love that.
So there's one. Second down as the clock continues to run. Well, we got to give Harlandale Indians a lot of credit. They showed a lot of fight in this ball game. They never gave up,
No, that
even
was
being
impressive.
down.
Yeah,
Quite a few early on.
They did a great job. Martinez and Associates, players of the game, Bobby. On offense, number 8 with 3 touchdown receptions for the Tivy Antlers. We are going with President Calamaco, also winner of best name so far this season. And then on defense, I'm going to mix it up. We're going to go special teams this time. And there were 2 guys that I was looking at. Josh Wheatfall had the blocked punt, obviously. But we are going to go with Brody Dale, the kick returner, because that's right off the bat, right? And then came back from that adversity of that fumble, that turnover. So Martinez and Associates player of the game on offense is President Calamaco, number 8, the senior wide receiver. And on defense/special teams, we are going with number 10, Brody Dale, for his kickoff return for a touchdown.
Well, congratulations to those 2 for the Martinez and Associates players of the game. Of course, you will see their photos and their posts on our social media. We encourage you to follow us on all our platforms. It's RC Audio Sports on everything. X, Twitter, or Twitter X, Facebook, and Instagram. And of course, here on YouTube. We thank you for joining us. Glenn and I are going to run down to the field and get a word with Coach Curtis Neal of the Tivy Antlers. For everyone on the broadcast crew, thank you for joining us this evening. Have a safe weekend. Good night, everyone.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez and Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light.